Good morning. Let's get ready. It's probably not going to be like super chatty. I just want to get ready so I can, finish getting ready for work. We're going to use the L'Oreal True Match Nude. As you can see, it's down here. I have the shade Very Light. It's so low that I have a hard time getting any product out of here. I'm trying to like suck some of it up. I definitely have way too much, but it'll all blend in. And I do have a cloth, but yeah, I don't want to do a whole lot of talking this morning. It's early morning. I do have an early shift today. Kind of just want to get on here and get my makeup done. I need a mirror. I almost placed a Sephora order last night. I didn't, but I almost did. I keep reminding myself that VIB sale is happening. Even though, like, say you do like a $500 order, 20% off of that is only like $100. So it doesn't seem like that much of a steal. Like, part of me wonders with the VIB sale, is it better to do a bunch of small orders for 20% off, or just do one big order? Like, what do you guys normally do? I think previous years, like, I did like multiple orders, but only because I realized after the fact, like, oh, I want this, oh, I want that. I do think I have my what I'm going to get narrowed down for the VIB sale. The one thing that I'm still like, I thought for sure I was going to get it, but now I'm just second guessing, is that Charlotte Tilbury palette. Now I'm second guessing if I actually do want that. It's swatched so pretty. It definitely does look better in person. And then I was on I Feel Beautiful Canada site last night looking, because I was like, is there a palette I want to get there by the end of the year? The palette that was in my cart was sold out, which is the Ensley Rain Flutter palette. But now I'm like, do I really want that? Like, am I even going to use it? Like, would I use it? How often would I use it? I have an Ensley Rain palette that is neutral and that I do really like. Okay, that's all blended in good enough. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt. What do I want to use for this? All my brushes are washed. They're all back in here. They're like jammed in here. I do really like this. This is probably one of my favorite bronzers. I'm looking though. What was I looking at? You don't get much product in here. Like, it's very, very little. So I am looking for something that can give me similar results, and I'm thinking about the ABH bronzer, her cream bronzer. Because I want it to be a cream bronzer, but like in a compact where I could just. There's even like the NARS one, but I feel like the NARS. I have to look at the NARS shades, but I'm thinking the ABH one maybe. I like this because I also like being able to just put my brush in and pick up some of the color that way. But yeah, you do not get a whole lot of product in this, but I do like the product. I already like fully panned one of these. A couple of months ago. Oh, I just realized I took out 2 cream blushes. I don't need 2 cream blushes, just one. I do have coffee this morning. I am going to use a little of the Sephora contour stick. The blush that I'm going to use today is going to be the, well, for the cream blush anyways, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Barely Blushing Soft Pop blush. We'll use this one. First I'm going to go in with some Merit. Putting this right here. Then we'll go into this blush. This is one of the e.l.f. Putty Blush brushes that I'm using. Just take your sponge and blend over the edge. I think probably the next two pans that I get is going to be this blush and the Makeup by Mario. I think those are going to be what gets panned again, or gets panned next. Alright, let's, eyebrows, and what am I going to use? I feel like a lot of the brow products I have are too light. So we're going to use the Milani Putty. Grace starts her teen group today. It's for like 6 weeks. Well, it's once a week for the next 6 weeks. It's like a self-expressions group or something like that. It's like to help kids learn how to express their emotions and stuff through art and talking. And of course, she's got another therapy tomorrow. I know she really wants to go get a part-time job. Student part-time job, which is not too hard. We just told her we want to make sure she's in the right mindset and stuff first. Like, instead of her trying to go throw a bunch of stuff at herself to be doing all at once. But she really wants a part-time. She wants to make some money that's not chores like that she's doing at home. Okay, eyebrows are done. We're gonna use the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Moonlight palette. I do want to do something basic today because yesterday I was like, I'm gonna do something basic, neutral, and then it turned into a smoky smoke, which I did wash it off 10 minutes after I finished recording. Not because I didn't like it, I did like it. It was just I wasn't wanting to have a dark look yesterday. So I'm gonna start it with this shade right here. Just gonna dip my brush. The amount of people who are complaining about this palette, it's like not every palette's gonna be for everybody, right? I want this on my lid and blend it up. Out. So this is a very cool tone palette. So of course, if you're not into cool tones, you're not gonna like this. I feel like some cool tones I can pull off, some I can't. Did you guys see the new Frosty the Snowman ColourPop collection? It's super cute. The palette shades are actually pretty. I already have 2 palettes though from ColourPop that actually look very similar, so I'm passing on it. But if I wasn't changing my mindset for my makeup purchases, I probably would buy it. because it's Frosty the Snowman. But I already have 2 palettes that I might even have 3 palettes, but I definitely have 2 palettes where I seen it and I was like, those look like repeat shades from other palettes, and they could be new shades, but to me it definitely looks like palette I already have. Next I'm going to go into this shade right here. My look is probably going to look still, I'm doing the same thing with this one on the lid, I'm blending it up and down. This look is probably still going to end up looking a bit smoky. Which I'm fine with. It's not going to be super dark. I am going to go into another palette though to get a shade to blend up here, because I prefer mattes for blending up out here, and this is not a full-on matte. There is shimmer in this. Even though it might not look like it, there's tiny shimmer particles in there. So I'm just going to go into another Makeup by Mario palette, and I'm going to take a shade from Master Matte's The Original. I'm going to take the first shade here. This is a warm palette. And then of course he has this one here, Master Matte's The Neutrals. This is a cool tone one. Actually, maybe I'll use this one. This one can also, you could definitely use these 2 palettes together. This is all mattes. Whoops, there it goes. Whoop, there it goes. Let's pick that up. Dropping stuff on the floor, Tammy. Just gonna wipe the brush off. I'm gonna go into the first shade and a little bit of the second shade. I don't want no sparkle up this high, but I do want it blended out. The eyes are going to be very, my nose is red today. What was I just thinking? My cheeks are going to be probably warm tone today, and the eyes are going to be smoky, cool tone. I'm going to go into this one right here. Looks like that. Again, for people who don't know, the shimmers in here, these are toppers, okay? You can wear them on their own or layer them over the mattes. It's up to you, but they are toppers. I do want to take something on my lash line. I'm going to take this brush that I used yesterday. I'm going to go into this brown. Just to put a little something. Could use the black as well, because there is a matte black in here. Do got some powder on my nose for the under eye. Just make sure this is all blend it. Take some more of the shimmer. Soften up that brown. I do want to go into this other palette. Kind of want to go into this shade right here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Clean my brush off. Now I'm going into this lightest shade. Blending up here. For the lower lash line, I kind of feel like, do I want to go warm on the lower lash line? I felt something on my tongue like a hair. Or I'd want to do sparkle on the lower lash line. I'm taking the same shimmer that I put up top, putting that on the lower lash line. So this one right here. So it's a shimmer, it's a shimmery look. Taking some more of that shimmer. It's very pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. And then I'll put some mascara on and then we'll finish up the face right quick. The mascara I'm going to use is the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. It's a mini that I got. It's been forever since I've tried this, so I want to give it another shot. I'm like, where's the tube? Yeah, that's pretty. I feel like the whatever cool tone shade this is, it kind of goes, it's like taupey grayness to it. Kind of goes nice with my eye color. Man, this bronzer is so perfumey smelling. Okay, that's it for mascara. If you just give it a minute, you can brush away some of the mascara. Now you get on your lids. Alright, I'm gonna put a little of this bronzer on. Man, she's strong. Where's the brush that I used to foundation? Here we go. Although I blow my nose a lot, so this is just gonna get wiped away anyways. Alright, let's do some blush. I'm gonna use the Kosas blush. See if I can. In the shade Swoon, Blush is Life. Kind of beating if I want to put any powder here before I put the blush on though. So 1 second. I think I might. What powder though? This one, the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Maybe we'll use a little bit of this. Oh, do I want a highlighter on? Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna use this brush. Get some of the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder just underneath the eyes and right here. Put a little here and there. Does it actually give your skin a glow though? I don't know. Does it? The shade that I have is light pink. Taking the bronzer brush, nothing on it, just making sure I don't have any like lines or... Alright, let's go into some blush. What brush do I want to use? I think this one. Yeah, I'm going to go into the Kosas blush in the shade Swoon. Michelle, your gift card will be mailed out tomorrow. I think I'm picking it up after work today because I'm off early. So it's gonna get mailed out tomorrow. Actually, I could probably mail it out tonight. I'm kind of scared though that someone's gonna steal it. One thing that I learned, I had to Google it. I did ask Michelle, but then I Googled it. Is in Canada we can do money, email money transfers. So pretty much we can go onto our bank account. Like this is how we pay our rent and how I've gotten paid from Miriam when I was house cleaning for her still, and how like David and I would send money back and forth to each other. You could go into your bank account and just hit email money transfer, and it would send a person an email saying like, oh, so and so sending you this amount of money, like would you like to deposit into your bank account? And then you hit yes, and then of course it'll take you to your bank, you have to sign in, whatever, deposit it, right? You could have it so that's automatically goes into your bank account, or the person sending it would send you a security question and then tell you the password so that you can make sure no one else can log into your email and click on that email money transfer and get it, right? The United States does not do that. Right now it's a Canadian thing. Because I Googled it. And so I'm going to send Michelle the gift card in $100 her current. So I'm probably going to send like 120 to 130 Canadian. So that it equals out to 100 US, because the Canadian dollar is lower. Alright, this is the look for today's lip. I think, let me put this on and see first. I think I'm going to use another favorite. Think about that, it's gonna make me hungry. Let me look in the mirror, see how it looks. Where's my... Yep, this is gonna be today's look. So I'm gonna, for my lip today, I'm going to take my In Beauty Glaze Lip Oil in Cinnamon Bun. I do have a backup of this, plus another new shade or flavor. I can't remember what it was called, but it's like a baked good, I think. Anyways, I like the Beauty Glaze, or the In Beauty Glaze lip oils. I don't like them. Before I tried Lawless, this was like my go-to. Jeez, this one's like almost half gone. Probably gotta have these standing up so they go down. But before I tried Lawless, this was my go-to. And then I tried the Clarins lip oil. That's my favorite lip oil. I have all my favorite lip products in this basket on my desk. Hey, where'd that come from? I think for buying stuff, I want to stick to just buying what I know, like the formula is my favorite, and then of course only get shades that are my favorite. I'm gonna take this gloss or this lip oil today. And this is the final look, guys. It's neutral, it's basic, but you know, it's got that pop of shimmer. It's a little bit smoky. Where'd that brush go? Swiping the brush off and just to make sure everything's all blended up here nicely, which it is. You don't even have to use the amount of mattes I use. You could just use one matte, but I would show you natural lighting, but it's dark outside. Is this lip too peachy for what I'm thinking? No, it'll work. Anyways, here's the look at the Ethereal Eyes palette. I know lots of people are gonna pass on this one, and they're probably gonna get the the Huda Beauty one instead. This I would only get like if you know like you wear cool tones and that you like toppers. If you're looking for like Ensley Rain or Bella Beauté Bar type of shimmers, or even Natasha Denona shimmers, these are not it. These are toppers. I mean, even Natasha Denona has topper shades too. But if you don't do cool tones, definitely don't buy it. Depending on how you look at this, if you were to cover these three, it looks like it leans more neutral cool. That kind of looks warm, but it looks more cool tone once you uncover, especially these two shades. Nice matte black right there. So yeah, would I recommend to go out and buy it? I'm gonna say no, because like I said, I don't want to like tell people like, oh god, go buy this. I feel like I was on Reddit last night. I don't want to stay on here too long, but somebody went on there. They had a big list in their cart for the Sephora VIB sale. There's a lot of people posting on Reddit on the Sephora thing saying like, oh, D influenced me. And I was looking at the stuff she had in her cart. She had like a lot of lip kits, like in the big lip kit sets too. Like the biggest Tarte Maracuja lip kit. She had the In Beauty. She had the biggest kit of this in there. She had all kinds of stuff. And someone was like, girl, you seriously don't need that many lip products. And she was like, well, I need you guys to help me de-influence me. And I was just like, well, start by deleting what you know you actually are not going to use. And then after that, ask yourself what's in your cart that you put in there just because you want it, not because you need it. And then whatever's left, like, just continue knocking things off. Ask yourself questions why it's in your cart. Is it in your cart because of fear of missing out on that item? Is it in your cart because the packaging got you? Is it in your cart because it's a hyped up product? I think going for hyped up products is a bullshit, because if you look at YouTubers in general, a lot of them are not using the same products that they once hyped up anymore. Like, they hype up a product for like a little bit and then you never see them use it again. So it's like a product gets all this hype, and then customers, people, they go out and buy it. And half the time, customers like myself, you buy the hyped up product and you're like, this is shit. Like, why is this so hyped up? I mean, a lot of YouTubers who are getting PR, who are buying products to show you guys, to hopefully get you guys to go out and buy the products, to hopefully get you guys to buy things through their links, to hopefully get you guys to keep clicking on their videos and watching. Like, that's why they do that. They hype products up, even if they don't like it. So, for the VIB sale, it just, in general, right? Every time you add something to cart, ask yourself why you're adding it to cart. Because that's what I've been doing lately. Like I said, I almost did a Sephora order last night. Mind you, what I was going to order, stuff I'm actually going to use, and you know, I asked myself all the questions why it's in there, but then I didn't order it because I feel like last night I was just going to impulsively do an order. But yeah, ask yourself all the questions of why you're adding it to cart. Like, that would be like, I have all these mascaras right now. If I were to go add a couple of mascaras to my cart, I'd be like, why? I have a lot of mascara. I've got at least 5 brand new unopened mascaras in my drawer. And then, of course, I have ones that I'm still testing. Some are going to go again. Mascara is the kind of thing, and even eyebrow products, where most of what I get is from the drugstore. But I feel like I'm on the hunt for probably 3 mascaras that will be what I continue to buy. And I can't for the love of me find one. I do know that Sephora has the Ilia mascara. Because someone was telling me last night, well, one of my comments, one of my subscribers, they're talking about one of the Ilia mascaras. I think the one that she was mentioning is not one that I did try. So the mascara from Ilia that I really like, but I had it in a mini and I used it up and I really liked it, is the Ilia Limitless Lash Lengthening Clean Mascara. But when I look at the full-size brush, then I go down and look at the mini. The brush for the mini, sorry, I'm starting to drool. The brush for the mini does not look the same. It looks kind of different than the full-size. Mind you, there is the Ilia, the Mascara Duo, the Clean Mascara set. It comes with the full size of the lash lengthening one, that Limitless Lash Mascara, but it comes with the mini fullest volume mascara, which is the one that my subscriber was telling me that she likes, this one here. So I am debating getting that Duo. But when I look at the mini brush for the Ilia mascara, and maybe it's because the wand is shorter, but I feel like the mini compared to the full size doesn't look the same. Like, am I crazy for thinking it doesn't look like the same brush? Again, here's the brush for the mini. Here's the brush for the full size. I feel like it doesn't look exactly the same. So I'm like, something else that I'm also debating, it's baked, but it's that Ilia Ethereal Baked Face Palette. Long wear, bronzer, highlighter, and blush. I like face palettes, okay? I do. I like the fact that this is all-in-one. The only item in here that I'm like not sure about is the bronzer. But it does come in light, medium, and then dark. I would get the light if I were to get it. I'm not. It's one of those products I'm like, why do I want it? Why would I add it to cart? I know I would use all the shades in there. It's an all-in-one. I don't need it though. Just 1 second. It says in with the new, some just dropped items. These are not just dropped because I seen a lot of this last night. It's all hair care stuff. I'm debating getting the Bondi Boost Grow Getter hair care set. It has the rosemary for hair thinning, like the spray. I'm thinking of getting that, but I haven't really seen any reviews on it. Anyways, I'm gonna skedaddle because I got an hour before I have to leave. I'm gonna go eat and get dressed for work because I'm still in PJs. Thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with me this morning while I get ready for the day. My hair is done, although I should probably spray it a little bit. I washed my hair last night in hopes I don't wash it now until, well, a couple of days. I'm trying to wash my hair less, especially where I'm still growing it out. But this is today's look. There's no sun outside, so giving you guys a good look of what it looks like with the natural light. won't happen. But yeah, I like the look. Cheeks are warm tone, but it goes good with the eye look. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thanks for watching. God bless.